And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Bucks trail by 14. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Kyle Korver is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
How about the night Irving has had? 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Teletovic. Here's Brogdon. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Antetokounmpo from 18 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Irving passes to Thompson. Misses in close.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here we go, one-on-one. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 18. Brogdon the pass to Teletovic. To the paint, here's Snell.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close. Check out the game for Korver. He has 8 points and 2 blocks. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also shot it well, but then he's also done a great job of dissecting the defense with some great passes.
Here's Brogdon, covered by Irving. Antetokounmpo against Love. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, this kid is a remarkable athlete who knows how to put the ball in the basket. His offensive attack is really lethal. He's a special talent, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, the refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Brogdon following the score by Cleveland. Screen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Middleton on the wing. Shot off the screen. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
And the dunk by James.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the score by Cleveland. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. There's the pick. Here's Middleton.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Monroe. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Brogdon. He's covered by Irving. Middleton up and in on the layup.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now, here is Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Here's LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a game for LeBron. 18 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And the first one drops. The Bucks making a switch here. Makers checked in. And both free throws good for James. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Maker. The feed to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
That one goes. Count it. 25 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I think down low is where Antetokounmpo is really so effective, using those long arms of his to get shots off over the defense, really at will.
Now here's James. The screen from Thompson. Love kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Brogdon. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Thon Maker. Free throw drops for James. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Here's Snell. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Right side Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
James kicks to Thompson. Pass to Love. Tries from 16. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 17. Passes it to Maker. Here's Snell. Now the pass to Brogdon. They get it back. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Brogdon. At the elbow, Maker. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 19 points. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. There's a screen. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. On up the court. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Love against Antetokounmpo. Down low. And stolen by James. Thompson in the posts. Love outside. Outside Irving. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. It's stolen by Korver. Love dishes to Irving. Back to Love. From the corner. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Chris Middleton. Payton comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Brogdon.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Terry outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
The wide open look here for Terry. And nothing is falling for him right now. Well, the Cavaliers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Cavaliers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Fry.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Shumpert slams it in.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Beasley. He can't get that one. And Cleveland the other way now. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Shumpert. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Payton. And Hawes kicks to Teletovic. He dishes it to Payton. Beasley outside. Payton with a screen on Williams. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Man, did he heat up in the second half. Everything coming up roses. It's amazing what he's capable of when he gets going.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into their season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
He executed the game plan as a scorer. It was by design that the team was going to try to get him good shots, but it was going to be up to him to make those shots. But I don't think anyone thought he'd make them at that high level of efficiency.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, the rest of the 2K Sports crew, Ernie Johnson, good night, everybody.